Joining me now, the former police commissioner here in New York City, Bernard Kerik. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So what do you do? How do you spring into action when you get the first 911 call late in the 10 o'clock hour that you've got an active shooter at a concert with 22,000 people?
Well, keep in mind the aftermath of 9/11.
You were police commissioner here in New York City on that day. I was the
police commissioner on 9/11, and we got the city back on its feet in the aftermath. But we also learned a lot, and we learned a lot about planning, preemptive, proactive planning for events like this, crises like this, in places like Las Vegas, LA, New York, Miami, bigger cities that have the resources. They put these plans and protocols in place so that when they have something like this, they can respond. I
don't know how you begin, because you don't know if it's terrorism. You don't know if there are also explosives. You don't know how many people are shooting or where they're shooting. How do you begin to tackle that?
In this circumstance, you know it's heavy weapons. You have a basic idea of where the guy is. But keep in mind, it's not as easy as just running up to the 32nd floor. They got to clear the hotel. They got to clear the floors they're going on. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on that they have to do before they even get to this guy. And they did it rather quickly, pretty quick.
And they could tell that the gunfire was coming from an elevated position. Is that easy to discern?
No, that's not that easy. But I would say that people on the ground, a lot of the people on the ground, they were getting that gunfire. They were telling where it was coming from. Keep in mind, in the crowd itself, you had off-duty cops. You had off-duty nurses. You had off-duty firemen. They already created a triage area in the safe zone, pulling people out on their own. And you got to give them a lot of credit for the stuff that they were doing. But I'm sure they had people on the ground directing them to where the gunfire was coming from.
Is 20 minutes a long time?
Kennedy, when somebody's shooting at you with an automatic weapon, 20 years is an eternity.
Yeah. 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 20 years.
Yeah, it would absolutely feel like that as this is unfolding before people's eyes. You know, they're having a great time. It's the third day of a 3-day festival. It's the very end of the night. People have been out in the sun. And the sad thing is, I look at this and I think this is a new blueprint, unfortunately, for psychopaths. They see something like this and they think to themselves, I never thought of that.
You have mass, this is a target-rich environment for a kook, for a nut, for a terrorist.
Yeah.
And that's what this guy saw.
All right. Well, unfortunately, this is a soft target. This is what people worry about most. Thank you very much,
Thank you.
Commissioner. Good to see you.